Alright, so welcome back to J Muddy ATV and Outdoors. I am Jeremy Werner. So, in case you're wondering why I have not been around for a while, well, the thing is, I've actually started to work on my business that I do on the side. I'm trying to study to get my securities investments licenses, and that's why you haven't seen a lot of videos in a while. And on top of that too, I started filming some other content for the channel that, I mean, it might turn people away, but it's also going to gain more viewers from a different concept. I started filming some more train content, especially for the winter time and other things. I mean, I think it's honestly cool to see a steam locomotive, but anyhow, besides the channel update, we're going to get started with the Wheeler. And basically, she's been sitting dormant for a while here. But one thing I like to do when it comes to storing my Wheeler during the winter time, I like to keep it on a battery tender. This is actually the original battery with this Wheeler, so eventually it's got to be replaced. Also too, my camera case is there. But anyhow, I have it hooked up to a battery tender. I have heat warmers during the winter time. Right now the camera's having a hard time trying to focus on it. But I have those for plowing. And I do have the plow hooked up. So I'm kind of going to go over some things that I do while I plow, since I wasn't expecting my plowing videos to show up as good content. I thought I would go into explaining some of the things that I do versus other people. Other people have different strategies when it comes to removing snow. Either way, they're great strategies, but it still does the overall job, removing snow. So anyhow, I'm going to get this thing started up, and you'll get to see the cold start. I'm going to go brush off a few vehicles while this thing warms up, and we'll start plowing some snow. Alright, so when I plow, right now it's in park, but I prefer to be in low gear, because when you're in low gear, it creates the best traction for the belt, less wear on the belt, and on top of that too, snow is heavy, so low gear is a must. One other thing too, I'll just quickly flip it on. But when I plow, I prefer being in four-wheel drive. And some reason why with two-wheel drive, you really don't get a lot of traction in the snow. But of course, at the same time, snow and ice is slippery. So that's why I prefer in four-wheel drive. Also too, I look at where the house is, and I make sure my Moose Racing plow is slightly guided off to the right, and when it's slightly off to the right, it makes it so the snow is actually pushing away from the house. you want it away from the house, because when the snow melts, you don't want water damaging the foundation of the house. So also too, when I plow, I like to drop the plow as I'm moving. I find out when I drop the plow as I'm moving, it actually scrapes the ice off of the driveway. So anyhow, let's get started with the plowing here, and let's get this done because it is cold out here. Anyhow, when you're done freezing, time to do the one most fun thing to do on a four-wheeler when you have all the space and all the vehicles moved. My favorite thing is donuts. So that concludes J Muddy ATV and Outdoors. Like what I said, I'll be busy for a while, so you're not going to see a whole bunch of videos, but please like and subscribe if you like this video. And stay tuned for the next ones. I get it, they're going to be completely different, but hey, I think you'll like it. So anyhow, I'll see you soon. Hope you have a great winter.